Were you always pro-life, and how did you learn how to make such a persuasive pro-life case?
There was never a time when I was pro-choice. I just never, probably growing up, I wasn't really acquainted with, as a child and as a teen, the pro-life case and the arguments. I was intuitively, and through my Christian education, I grew up in the church, I valued life. I thought abortion was wrong, but I probably couldn't have articulated why necessarily. So yes, I was always pro-life, but not necessarily equipped to defend the pro-life position. And I mean, that's natural. You need education to do that, right? So there's a bunch of people that I would credit that to, but I mean, there's pro-life apologists that you can pick up these books and read them. I was just reading one by Ryan Anderson recently. There's a ton of resources out there where you have a case for life that's spelled out, that deals with all the thorny issues. And a lot of people just never take the time to read those books and acquaint themselves with those arguments, but I felt it was necessary because it was a topic that just came up all of the time. And it was never a situation where I thought to myself, I'm going to be one of the leading voices here, I'm going to be a pro-life speaker, or this is something that I want to dedicate myself to. It was just, I was concerned with all of the callousness that I saw on one side about this issue, and I was I was very worried that I would end up in conversations where I wouldn't have something to say, where I could actually rebut their arguments. And so I wanted to equip myself, so I did that proactively. So I tapped into those resources wherever I could. So I never really had a purpose for it other than I just wanted to be able to intelligently defend my position. And I think whether it's the pro-life arena that you're getting into, or anything, the existence of God, whatever it is, there's so many resources at your disposal, and I try it to the best of my ability with the limited time that I have to equip myself so that I'm not just sitting there dumbfounded when somebody brings up an argument I can't respond to.
I commend you for that, and I think that every pro-lifer needs to take that responsibility upon themselves, knowing that they might be in a position where they're the only person around who could potentially make a difference and save a life if they're able to do their best to provide a case for keeping the child. So I would like to see all of them, look into pro-life apologetics as you did.
You don't have to take a course. You don't have to go to school. It's as simple as just picking up a book, The Case for Life, something like that just spells it out there for you, and you can acquaint yourself with some of the main objections. And you don't need to be a biologist or have any advanced degrees.